It took like way too long to fucking boot up.
Over there, are we live? We're good?
We are live. I just have to adjust one little volume. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, troglodytes, orcs, and fucking other people. I was gonna say Valenwood, but I'm like, that's a fucking province. I need to get it together. Welcome to episode 1 of what should we, Elder Scrolls Lore Part 1 Introduction Feat at Shadoo Studios. That's literally my fucking title. Episode.
Okay, sure. Hi, I am Feat at Shadoo Studios.
So yes, it is a new series that Shadoo and I have been talking about for what, about a month? About
like 2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks, yeah. Like it just got brought up and it's like, fuck, that's a good idea. It's like, yeah. Shit. And yeah, today we're gonna be briefly going over the first 5 Elder Scrolls mainline games. We're not gonna be doing Battlespire or Redguard or Shadowkey or Oblivion on the PSP or any of that other fucking nonsense.
Travels,
oh my god, I forgot about Travels.
Or Dawnstar or any of those weird fucking games. Or ASO.
No, I don't think we'll...
Any of that.
I don't think we can actually ever get into ESO because I have never played... Okay, scratch that. I have played one character when it launched up to level 30 and fucking bailed.
I've played it before. I occasionally do. It's alright. It's just not... It's different. I'm not an MMO person, so
yeah,
it's different.
I am an MMO guy. My MMO of choice is World of Warcraft, and ESO has great combat. Don't get me wrong, it's like all there, but the soul isn't. The soul that goes into a lot of these games. It just feels so watered down, not watered down. Soulless, cash grab, corporate. Seems like definitely.
Anyway,
yeah.
We'll get into it later.
Yeah. So. Anyways, so yes, today we're gonna briefly talk about these games. Some of which we haven't played much of, so don't hurt us.
But no, I'm ready. I have my Amulet of Akatosh ready.
Ooh. Oh fuck so yeah.
We're gonna be good.
I got my Tomy
I had it
sweater
on previously, but it looked terrible. So I'm not putting this on. I'm just showing you I have this.
It's okay. I have a $360 Dragonborn figure that's not in here.
The wonderful Frey from Distance Nerding got me this.
Oh shit, yeah. Shout out to Distance Nerding. They're gonna be live, like right now as well.
They are live. They're probably already live, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
all right. So
thank you for choosing us over them.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Not really. I mean, I'm on their show too. I don't. It's all just intertwined.
I am too. I got my own stuff too. But yeah. Anyway, what is talking about Elder Scrolls stuff?
Elder Scrolls 1: The Arena. We're gonna start at the very beginning. Released in our Lord and Savior, 1994, the year I was born. I am as old as Arena. That is something to think about.
I'm not.
I am. Oh no, that's fucking horrible. So Elder Scrolls 1 Arena originally was supposed to be, you were in an arena, you a slave, fight for your freedom. They went hog wild, expand, and then it became a full-fledged game, kind of. But yeah, we'll get into the lore of it. So the story goes, kind of. I took cliff notes.
Okay.
Jagar Tharn.
I'll fill in anything I need to, yeah.
Jagar Tharn is a douchebag and banished the Emperor, who should be Uriel Septim, if I'm correct.
Uriel Septim VII, same one as in Oblivion.
Yeah,
even though he looks completely different.
Oh yeah, 3 games with him. Look completely different in every single one.
Looks completely different. None of them look like Patrick Stewart.
No, none of them.
The last one.
Yeah, except you. Yeah, that is true. Except they remastered it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he looks weird. Anyways.
Anyway, Emperor gets thrown to a plane of oblivion.
Yep. And you are Guy who needs to find the pieces of the Staff of Chaos, which was shattered into 6-7 pieces, scattered across all of Tamriel into individual provinces, into individual dungeons. Hi, wifey. I see you in the chat. Thank you for watching. And yeah, that's literally the story.
Yeah, you go find all of that. You go back to the Imperial Palace. You defeat him. You get his gem of whatever.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's really... And lore-wise, the entire journey takes a year. That's been established. Yeah. So
which
basically...
does make sense, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Especially, like... because High Rock way out there and then going, I can't remember. Yeah, they do go to the Somerset Isles. Yeah, that is right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But yeah, it takes a year. You're crowned the Eternal Champion.
Woo.
It's not the only time we're going to hear that here, but you become the Eternal Champion. Look, the main story of Arena is not all that interesting. It's a great setup to a series, but as generic as possible.
Yeah, like it was a hint of things to come, and it was more revelatory for its like graphics, which I know is shocking. But
yeah,
it's graphics at the time, and its design, like all of that. The story was really nothing to write home about.
No.
So it was kind of that. It was more that it was kind of a technical achievement, and it showed that hey, this could be a thing. It's just,
and it sets up good world building because you go to all these different provinces, which are drastically different from each other.
Yeah.
But it also, like, being so expansive, it doesn't have the chance to, like, focus in, like, some of the later games, the very next one, where it's, like, fully fleshes out the land, but you get a taste, especially Skyrim. You get a taste,
you get kind of, like, the beginnings of, like, Skyrim is recognizably Northern European.
Yeah.
And High Rock is recognizably kind of, British and French. I mean, Hammerfell is recognizably Arabic. That you still kind of have the vibes of, oh, this is what this will become. It's just, it's not fully formed yet.
Wait, does that mean that Cyrodiil are the Western imperialists who just take over everything if you go by the lore of Tiber
the
Septim?
Roman Empire.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is accurate, actually. That is how the Roman Empire worked, yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, as far as like story goes and lore goes, Arena's lacking. And in all honesty, like, I would genuinely give the game, because we've both played about, I would say I played it for like 15 minutes.
I don't know if I got past the sewers.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I have to swing the mouse around. Oh, fuck this, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
So, yeah.
I would give like Arena just a solid 1 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the metrics, of course, but yeah, it's not a... Nowadays, it's not a very good game. If I was living in, if I was this age in
94.
What do you think? 94, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, oh yeah, this is great, this is whatever. But now it's like, this is shit.
But yeah. Well, and it's interesting because as we're gonna get to the next game, which we'll just get right into it, Daggerfall, completely like does everything that Arena did, but like leagues better. So it's like Arena is completely obsolete, other than the fact that it's the first Elder Scrolls game. It's all it has.
That's about it. Yeah. Exactly.
And then we move on to Daggerfall, which is still one of the biggest games made. It is playable game world is the size of Great Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's crazy. Now there's not, I mean, there is stuff to do in it, but it does all look pretty similar a lot of the time.
Yeah. And that's the thing with Daggerfall. I've played a little bit of the original release before I got into Daggerfall Unity. I recommend Unity. Absolutely. Like, if you guys...
Unity version.
Yeah. Because not only can you enhance the graphics with mods, but it fixes a lot of bugs and issues. Because the game was released in 1996. I think it was on like 8 floppy disks or some crazy shit.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, huge. And then,
game.
but there's so much to do in it before we get to the actual lore of it. Like, there's banking systems, there's homes, you can take loans for homes, there's full-fledged court. If you watched my last stream here, I went to jail 5 times. I still don't know why, but I had to go to court and plead my innocence. Because,
like, everything that people want to happen in modern Elder Scrolls games or whatever can happen there.
Exactly.
And that's the crazy thing. That's why it's so amazing, is because it's like, oh, this is everything.
Yeah.
I saw something somewhere. It was like, modern Elder Scrolls games are action RPGs with fantasy life sim elements, whereas Daggerfall is a fantasy life sim with action RPG elements.
Yes. So much so to where you can actually add mods where you have to eat, sleep, drink, and then realistic travel, which I had to turn that fucking mod off. If I had to ride that goddamn horse for one more fucking mile, it was ridiculous. I'm like, I can't, even at 50 times speed, I was like, I can't do this. But yes, so the story, let me just read all of my notes. The Emperor, same Emperor, Uriel Septim the Seventh,
Uriel Septim Seventh,
needs you to go to Daggerfall because of King Lysandus and a missing letter. And quick little note, the guy holding the torch in the opening cutscene is the Eternal Champion from Arena. That is
that's awesome.
That is confirmed.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't until like it was a couple of weeks ago. I watched this fucking video and it is canon. It was like, yeah, that's the Eternal Champion. I'm like, goatee man? Bald goatee man was us? That's terrible. Who would have created that? I would have.
Yeah,
but
you would have.
So basically, Daggerfall takes place in the Iliac Bay. So it's part of Hammerfell, part of High Rock, and Orsinium before it was a province. And then it has, so it's Daggerfall, Wayrest, and another place in Hammerfell. I can't remember the name.
Sentinel.
Yeah, Sentinel. Thank you. And a civil war is breaking out between all of these main capitals. It's absolute pandemonium. And then, yeah, like I said, King Lysandus has been awoken from his grave and is haunting the city of Daggerfall, screaming vengeance. So, a lot of weird shit going on.
Yeah.
And instead of sending the Eternal Champion to deal with this shit, they choose...
right there.
Yeah, literally. Holding the torch. They choose us. Some guy.
Or girl.
Yeah, that is true. So, some guy or girl. Funny enough, yeah, I think on all of my playthroughs, I've been playing as a Nord. Just, I don't know why. Usually, I'm a Wood Elf type of player. I love Vale and Wood. I love their lore. But
I usually go Redguard or Breton. So
yeah, Bretons are solid. I'm doing a Breton run in Skyrim. But, so yes.
We'll get to
that. Yeah. So the second quest that he asked you to do, there was a letter sent out, like I had originally said. It was supposed to go to the Queen of Daggerfall, but it never arrived. So you need to find that as well and deal with it as you may. So look, the cliff notes of this game's very heavy with political intrigue. A lot of politics because you're basically bouncing around between 2 different provinces. And then Orsinium when it's introduced because orcs want rights, which is way ahead of its time. Like, I was like, okay, like orcs want rights. Let's go. I'm down. I always just thought they were a race until like I looked into Daggerfall for the first time. I'm like, wait, orcs are really like, they weren't an actual race of people that long. Yeah. Like, as far as, like, having a province? Like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, they don't anymore by the 4th era, by Skyrim. They don't again.
Yeah, so. Well, that's because the Aldmeri Dominion, which we'll get to. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Okay, so, King Lysandus was killed in battle it wasn't honorably. He was murdered. And that's why his soul can't be laid to rest. That's why he's like, vengeance, and making everyone call the police in the middle of the night because the ghosts are out there partying. It's too loud.
Hey, there's a guy screaming vengeance.
What are we gonna do about this? I haven't had a good night's sleep in like 6 days, dude. Like, I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna sell my house. The property value's just gone down tremendously. I got 6 ghosts in my bath. Every time I go to take a piss in the chamber pot, all these ghosts are just watching me. And they're judging. I'm done. Daggerfall is a terrible place to live. Fucking truly awful. So the totem of Tiber Septim was stolen. So I forgot what the fucking totem of Tiber Septim was.
It's a piece. I thought it was a piece of the Numidium, isn't it? Or
yes, it is. I didn't finish reading that. Yes, the totem of Tiber Septim has been stolen, which is the key to awaken the Numidium,
which is a giant robot.
Yeah, built by a race that we've never seen in the Elder Scrolls series.
Yes, but they're dwarves.
Yeah.
It's dwarves. They're dwarves. And they built a giant robot that they were trying to make into a god, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah. So basically
the number are awesome, but we'll get into that later.
So basically we need to find that.
Yeah.
And so we go into a realm in between Oblivion and or Nirn's realm. I forget what the place is called. So you gotta
it's called Aetherius.
Aetherius.
It's another realm. It's like that's the divine, like the good quote unquote version of Oblivion.
God,
it's where all the Aedra are, and like apparently,
and Sheogorath for some reason.
When he's no, that's I guess Sheogorath is there too.
He is there.
It's the whole thing.
It's so weird. Like, as far as lore is concerned, it's like, why is Sheogorath there? Because he's the Daedric Prince of Madness. And it's the first
crazy.
Yeah, it's the first time that he was introduced. So some keynotes with Daggerfall. At the time that we are playing the game, there are only 8 divines. That's about to fucking change. As we get into
there's a bunch of endings.
Yes, was it 8 different endings?
I think it's 8 endings.
Yeah.
Each of the 8 divines.
God damn. Yeah. So basically 3 of the endings are essentially the same, just with a different province. Oh, the Numidium fucking kills this province, this province, this province. We rule, blah, blah, blah. Right. But it kind of cancels each other out, because when all these endings happen, the Dragon Break happens, which is basically when Ysmir, fucking other guy's soul go into the God.
So it's Ysmir.
Ysmir.
Anyway, it's some Nord guy.
Yeah.
It's Tiber Septim and the god Talos, the god version Talos.
Yeah, and they all
get merged together into one new divine being.
Yes. And that creates Talos. And once that happens, it causes the Dragon Break, canonizing all of the endings and starting a new timeline, kind of, in the Elder Scrolls from that point.
We're playing in throughout. Yeah.
So, like, by the way, it's funny, because if you beat Daggerfall, there are still only 8 divines, but technically there should be 9, because it overwrites all of history. Ow!
And so there have always been 9.
Yes!
But there were not before that. Again, it's a paradox. It creates a new paradox timeline. It's weird. Also, if you're done with the story.
Oh, yeah. Have at it.
Because that's pretty much the story. It is, it's the first game, because in Arena, we didn't have a lot of the core stuff. We didn't have the divines. We didn't have the Daedra. Whatever. It was just like random shit for religion. So we finally get the 8 divines and the 9 divines, obviously, at the end. We get a bunch of stuff about the Dwemer. We get a lot of more lore about the different races and all of that. So that's cool. Yeah, we get a lot of the modern, what we would recognize as Elder Scrolls in Daggerfall.
Yes.
And so, yeah, so it's, it's a very monumental game. But yeah, it's, again, Dragon Wake, that's a retroactive thing to try to essentially that's what we call retcons in the Elder Scrolls, except they're kind of not retcons. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, like
they serve the purpose of a retcon. Yeah.
It's like retconning in your second game to just have all of the shit happen. Right. It's so weird.
It is.
Personally, I think Daggerfall, like, I love it. I love Daggerfall, especially Unity. I would say actually only Unity. Daggerfall Unity.
Yeah.
Got the wife into it recently, and that game, to me, I still haven't beat it. I've actually got for the first time, as far as I have. I cheat, I don't care. I mod, I don't care. Like, I play games to have fun. I still can't hit shit, but at least I can't die.
Right.
This is the furthest that I've got. It's the first game we meet Mannimarco, and I met him for the first time in this previous stream that I did. Cruising through the story, and I love it. So far, the game, to me, as much as I've played, it's a solid 5 out of 5 because it does everything. Like, it's the perfect sequel to something. It's like, okay, baseline arena. Now let's just do all of this crazy shit, which has ultimately all still held up. We just go by, with the rest of the series, the unreliable narrator being so many hundreds of years have passed.
Right, like, I've heard people say, I mean, maybe I've heard you say this, we're still living the ramifications of Daggerfall, even in Skyrim.
Oh, yeah.
We're still playing through the ramifications of everything.
Yes. No, we absolutely are, especially with Mannimarco, because he's never truly destroyed in one form or another, as we find out in Oblivion. But yeah, and I mean, the ramifications are, it's like the elves, which when we get to Skyrim, the Aldmeri Dominion wanting to get rid of the worship of Talos is a big reason for that. It's like, because Tiber Septim took over and everything that happened, they were like, we're fucking done. We're done with this shit. So it has continued on for, God, yeah, how many hundreds of years?
For an entire age, basically.
Yeah. It's insane. But yeah, I love Daggerfall, 5 out of 5. I'm going to do a full-fledged review one of these days. I just have to do that. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, yeah, it's great. I was shocked by how good it is. It's, again, it takes a little, like, you need to suspend your disbelief a little bit, because it's kind of rough graphically a lot of the time, and you really don't know what's going on. If I had to say, we need more, whatever, it's similar to Morrowind, kind of, which we're about to get into.
Yeah.
Where nothing's voiced. Some things are kind of voiced occasionally, but it's more about, like, it's not like a modern RPG where it's like you have a choice and then they respond in like a natural manner. It's like, hey, where is this thing? And then they say, oh, it is here, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not very complicated there. But you can do pretty much anything, and become pretty much anything you want to. You can join a knightly order, which I recently did, which was kind of fun. You can join a religious order. You can join all the different guilds that you're familiar with, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, all of that.
Yep.
You can do you pretty much do anything. Yeah, you buy a house.
Yeah.
Buy a ship, whatever.
You can buy a house and not repay the loan and have ramifications for that.
Yeah, and have loan sharks come out. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can do anything, and there will be ramifications for it. It's insane this game was made in 1997. It seriously is. It is ridiculous.
Oh, man.
And yeah, and there's a bunch of gear. And again, it introduced the Dwemer, it introduced, like, all of these different core things that are part of the lore now were introduced in Daggerfall. And it's an incredibly important game for all of these things, and for showing what can be done.
And it was the first time that you see a dragon, because there is a dragon in the game.
It is.
So,
yes.
And that's important, as dragons are a huge part of the Elder Scrolls lore.
I mean, yeah, obviously now they are, and they were kind of before, but it's, it's very cool.
And I think, as far as lore goes, I think up until Skyrim and during Skyrim, there was only, I think it was 3 or 4 dragons that still lived in Tamriel, because the rest just went back to Akavir or died.
Went to Akavir or just died. I think most of them died. A couple of them flew back over to Akavir.
Yeah.
That's going to be a weird episode. Akavir is kind of awesome, but insane. So
yeah, I'm still hoping that's the next Elder Scrolls game, kind of, but we'll get into that someday.
I would put good money on Hammerfell, but
I would be so down for that. Yes.
I'm happy because I love you. By the way, Yokuden lore was also from Daggerfall as well. They did all the Japanese stuff there, so yeah. I like. All right, Morrowind.
Yeah, let's get into Morrowind. Morrowind, I have wrote down, I need to play it.
I think I've gotten through more of it than you have.
I could put money on that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Every time I pick up Morrowind, I find other shit to do. I don't know why. I'm gonna give it another shot on stream. I'm gonna mod it with some like graphical mods. It's not the graphics. It's not even the gameplay. It's the cliff racers. It's the cliff racers and the fact that I still have to read. What?
Yeah, that's part of it too. Like, this is a tangent and a half, but apparently the guy that you meet at the beginning of the game, I believe it's like Giab or something.
Yeah.
Apparently he is famous later for having exterminated all of the cliff racers. Like going through and killing all of them.
The lore master of the Elder Scrolls series was just like we're just gonna have him kill all of the cliff racers.
Yeah, it was like
and their children.
He just murdered all of them. Yeah, he just killed all of them.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him, because you could sit there and you're just.
I would have done it too. If I could, I would just. Yeah, I'm shocked they didn't make the Nerevarine do it. You know,
that would
have them have gone through and killed every single cliff racer and be like, fuck this. I'm not standing for this shit anymore.
You know what'd be funny? If we ever go back to Morrowind, there's a goddamn statue enacted of him. You just see him
strangling a cliff racer.
Yeah. He's got it with the sword in one hand, the cliff racer.
He's just like.
That would be perfect. He just finally got tired of their shit. As far as the story for Morrowind goes, it's one of those games, like, it's really, like, I thought Daggerfall was complicated. Morrowind genuinely complicates me, because I know there's the 3 living gods, the Tribunal, Vivek, James Franco, and Tom Savini.
Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil, I believe.
And they in charge you to go stab the heart of Dagoth-Ur?
Nope, it's the heart of... Okay, so... So, in mythic times, when the gods walked the earth, supposedly, somebody... Who was it? Somebody ripped the heart out of... what's his name?
Lorkhan?
What is his name? Lorkhan, yeah. Ripped Lorkhan's heart out and killed him. And his heart landed in Morrowind, landed on Vardenfell, and created Red Mountain.
Okay.
And so the heart of a god that is still beating somehow, because, you know, God, was trapped in this, was in this mountain. I think Dagoth-Ur found it. Well, the Dwemer found it first, and that was the whole Numidium thing. They were going to put the heart in the Numidium to make it a new god, because they were, like, weird anti-theist people. And they were going to make their own god to show that the gods were all, you know, I don't know, pussies or something. And then They didn't do that. They got that, it was a whole, they got erased anyway. That's a whole thing. Later, Degathur and all the members of the tribunal found that and touched it and gained godlike powers. We're not entirely sure how that happened. A lot of theories, but they gained godlike powers, including Degathur. That's how that happened, and so I don't remember what we were talking about before that, but that's the story of the Heart of Lorkhan and why it's in the middle of the mountain.
And so the main story, you have to go stab the Heart of Lorkhan? Or do you just have to defeat Degathur?
You do have to stab it, and that's how you defeat him, because you destroy it, or you like disable it or something, and that will defeat Degathur. That will stop him from doing his whole "I'm going to be a new god and take over the world," or take over Morrowind or whatever, and like kick all the weird non-Dunmer out. But
just
because he's really just a eugenicist.
Yeah.
So, but it also, because the tribunal derived their power from the Heart of Lorkhan, it will also strip the tribunal of their power, and it does.
Yeah.
And they all go crazy, kill a bunch of people, and then die.
Okay.
Or they don't know. Some of them die. No, Vivec goes off and does something else. I think he's still. I don't know if he's still around, but he goes off and does something else. The other two fight each other and kill each other pretty brutally.
For no reason.
Yeah. So it's a whole thing. So that's why they're not the tribunal. All that stuff and the whole eruption of Red Mountain. Anyway, it ties into Skyrim as well. Point is, that's the ramifications of it. Yeah, you have to destroy the heart to destroy Degathur.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
and
you are in the game. You are the reincarnation kind of a dude who worked with Degathur to defeat the Nords that were also invading. At some point, I think. Was it the Nords or no? Because you were working with the dwarves to fight off the Nords, and then you get betrayed by. No, you didn't get betrayed by Degathur. You got betrayed by the tribunal who killed you.
Okay.
And then the Dwemer, disappeared, and
as they do
now, Azura, who is the Daedric Prince of Twilight and Night and Shadows and all that fun stuff, and one of the patrons of Dunmer, has reincarnated you into your playable character in Morrowind, and so you're called the Nerevar reincarnation of Nerevar, and you have to go and stop Degathur.
You just gotta stop a bunch of shit. This sounds...
You just gotta stop a bunch of shit from happening. So I think I've just explained basically what was going on. It's really cool. It's really awesome.
It sounds interesting.
Very complicated. Yeah.
The problem is
I probably did a terrible job of playing it, but yeah.
The problem is I haven't played enough of it, and
yeah. I just watched things on it, and I got to the point where you find out that you're the Nerevarine. That I got to that point where you go to like an Ashlander village, and the woman there is like, to know that you're the Nerevarine. It's very Dune. It's very Paul Atreides.
Yeah.
Like to know that you are, to confirm that you're the Nerevarine, or that they call you something else before, but like to know that you're the Nerevarine, you have to go complete these trials. So you go complete these trials, and then almost get killed by a Daedroth a couple of times. And you come back, and she's like, you know what? I think you are the Nerevarine. You're the reincarnation of Nerevar. Now you gotta go deal with some shit. And I've gotten to that point. I haven't gotten past there.
Yeah.
So.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to dive into. I mean, look. I think I'm getting more interested in the game mostly because I found mods. There's mods that'll read the books to you, so I don't have to read the books. I don't have to read the text. But one thing I will say is the actual Morrowind province itself is so out there and weird, and I can't help but love it.
Yeah. It's filled with ash and mushrooms. And there are no trees. and weird reptile things.
Yeah, like the big cool. The sand striders. Like how they actually like how you ride the sand striders. They like take armor plating off of them and they poke different sensory organs in them to turn them. I'm like, this is cruel.
Yeah, and there's like a big cavity in the back they've carved out.
Yeah.
Like, it's really weird. But Morrowind's awesome and has a really, really deep lore about how the elves who were originally Altmer and then went there, and I don't remember why they were cursed, but they were cursed by, was it Azura?
I think it was Azura.
It was Azura.
Yeah.
And then they got got their kind of bluish gray skin.
Yeah.
And became the Dunmer. And that's a whole thing, and then all the stuff that happened there, and the Dwemer there, and so you can find. In fact, I think that is the first like proper appearance of Dwemer ruins in any of the games.
It is. Well. It is
because they were not in they were mentioned in Daggerfall. Dwemer were mentioned, but they weren't seen. You didn't see their ruins or anything. But in Morrowind, you see them, and you get to go through all of that. I think you actually see a ghost of a Dwemer at some point too.
Oh my god, that would be like the first and only time we know what they look like.
They look like weird Sumerian dwarves, basically.
We gotta.
Oh, you do actually see a Dwemer. There's a dude. I don't remember his name. There's who's the last Dwemer. He's still alive.
Okay,
but he's got spider legs. He's got like brass spider legs.
Okay,
he's in I don't remember what his name, but there's a Telvanni mage you've got to go to.
Okay.
Who may or may not have like cloned himself or something. He's got anyway. That's the whole thing. But he's there, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the last Dwemer. We really fucked up."
Well, I'm curious.
But he just looks like a dwarf, basically.
Well, I'm curious what happened to him, and I'm sure we'll get into that with an episode in the future.
Yeah. Like there is a whole with that guy specifically. We don't know why he survived, but the Dwemer specifically, that's a whole thing and gets into the real big like overarching, really philosophical kind of Michael Kirkbride theories about the nature of the universe and the Elder Scrolls and what it all is really. Which is really awesome and very, very trippy, and I don't know how many drugs they were on. Specifically, they being Michael Kirkbride.
Yes.
Was on something, or like it gets crazy. And yeah, we're definitely going to get into this. It's awesome. And that gets into Kim and Amaranth and all of that.
Oh yeah. I think it would be really fun to talk about like for me, I've always like assumed like maybe they like got kidnapped by like Hermaeus Mora, the Daedric Prince of like knowledge. It's like they dived too far in, and then he just kind of like, oh, it was a trap, and traps an entire race as like slaves in Apocrypha until the end of time.
Yeah,
some stuff that might be into play. Maybe we'll talk about it at a later date. But yeah, Morrowind.
Anyway, that's a whole other thing. But Morrowind is great. It's a very, very trippy. If you go too deep in the lore, it gets really trippy.
Yeah.
But it expanded on what Daggerfall established. It focused down, and we're going to do one province. We're going to like really go deep.
Handcrafted dungeons, no randomly generated dungeons. Everything's handcrafted.
A tiny world compared to Daggerfall.
But it still seems like
so slow.
It still seems big, like especially with like Oblivion. Yeah. Oblivion to me is puny. Morrowind is like, it feels way bigger, and I wouldn't say more fleshed out, but more visually interesting. Because again,
there's more stuff to do there. Because we're about, you know what? Let's get into Oblivion since we're about to.
Yeah, I can't rate Morrowind.
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is based in Cyrodiil. It is. I'm sorry for taking over your show.
No, you're good.
It's based in Cyrodiil, which is the Imperial province, and it is where it's where the Empire is ruled from, which is the whole thing we haven't even mentioned yet. There's a big empire,
yes,
that ruled all of Tamriel, and then has fallen apart since then. It's very much based on the Roman Empire. There's a whole history to that too.
Yes. The Roman Empire summoned a giant demon god.
Yeah, so there's I don't remember what his name is. He's connected to Mannimarco, but he's not Mannimarco. He's a different guy who runs a cult called the Mythic Dawn.
Oh, I got him here. Hold on.
Killed all of. Oh yeah, who is he?
Mankar Carrara. Mankar
Cameron.
Yeah, that guy. I just have Mankar
Cameron. Yes. Yeah. Mankar Cameron runs a cult called the Mythic Dawn, which is trying to bring is it Molag Bal?
Yes. The Daedric Prince of Destruction.
The Daedric Prince Molag Bal of Destruction.
No, not Molag Bal. Sorry. Meru's Dagon. Meru's Dagon.
Mehrunes Dagon, who is who is destruction, I guess.
Yeah, because Molag Bal's domination. Sorry, the Oblivion and ESO, they're basically the same plot.
They kind of are, yeah.
They really are.
But anyway, so they're trying to summon him to Tamriel.
Yeah.
He's got some weird beliefs. But he's got a cult. He killed all of the Emperor's kids except for one, and then kills the Emperor in the beginning.
Yeah,
who's played by Patrick Stewart in this game, who is, definitively that's Uriel 77th.
Oh yeah,
Patrick Stewart.
In his third iteration,
an Elder Scrolls show, I do vote that we need to have Patrick Stewart play the Emperor. If it is based in the Fourth Era.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't. Base it off of Arena.
But I feel like do a completely new story.
Yeah.
Don't base it off any of the games. Just do a completely new story. Like they did with Fallout. I think Fallout is a good... Anyway, that's a whole other thing. That is a different episode of we're going to talk about what we want. Other stuff. Anyway. So point is, he kills the Emperor, and then you, as whoever you are, you're a prisoner, because of course you're a prisoner in most of these. You start out as a prisoner.
In most cases, most people are humanoid mutants. Based off the character creator, because there's no way to be normal even in Oblivion Remaster, so you run around as a weird frog
in
man.
Oblivion, you look terrible.
Yeah, you just look like shit at all times.
As a weird frog person, no matter what race you are.
It really don't matter.
You get to... So you're in the Imperial... I have completed Oblivion, so...
Yeah.
I've
only beat Oblivion once, so have at it.
It's only been once, but so anyway, so you run around the Imperial sewers. Emperor gets killed in front of you. He entrusts you because he's seen you in his dreams. It's a little weird as a first thing to say, but whatever.
I've seen you in my dreams.
He gives you an amulet. It's the Amulet of Kings, which is a whole thing. It's the tangent and a half, but Empire is ruled by Dragonborn emperors who are Dragonborn. If you're familiar with that from Skyrim, they're people with dragon blood. And
the descendants of Akatosh.
It has to be ruled by them. So that's the reason Mankar Cameron was doing.
Yeah,
it has to be ruled by them because they can keep the barrier between Tamriel, or between Nirn and Oblivion, closed.
Yeah,
and basically, if there's not a Dragonborn emperor sitting on the throne, all hell literally breaks loose. And so anyway, so he entrusts you with this amulet, which is an amulet that will essentially, this marks you as you're the Dragonborn Emperor. You are the Emperor. You can keep the Dragon Fire Sled, all that fun stuff. He entrusts you with this. He's like, hey, there's a guy in... Don't remember what the village is. I don't remember what the city is. There's I know the priory is called Wayne Priory, but I don't know where it's near.
He's in Kvatch. He's in Kvatch.
It's
the hero of Kvatch. That you go by. Yeah.
He goes. He's like, hey, take this. I'm gonna go die now. And then you take it to off to Kvatch, to this one dude who knows another guy who is essentially become cloistered in a temple.
Yeah.
And that happens to be the last surviving son of Uriel 7th, who is played by Sean Bean. And he's like, hey, you've got to protect this. we got to protect this. All the Daedra invade Kvatch. You have to get him out of there and defend the city. City gets destroyed.
Yeah.
And then you go meet the Blades at some point on their mountain. And that's a whole thing. Point is, eventually he gets the amulet. He gets very briefly crowned as the Emperor because he is the only one that can defeat Mehrunes Dagon. So he basically, the Amulet of Kings gets destroyed or gets used for his name is Martin. This is Martin Septim.
Yeah.
For Martin to turn into a aspect of Akatosh.
Yeah.
And defeat Mehrunes Dagon, and basically it casts both of them out. And that's the end of that one. So
yeah.
You just get to go do other things. Yeah.
So what's funny about this game is if you speedrun it, which you can beat the entire game within like 3 in-game days.
Yeah, no, it's really. I feel like I probably did that. Honestly.
Yes, I remember doing that on my first playthrough. I'm like, Mage's Guild. Nah, let's just go do this shit. Like,
right, let's go do that, and it's good. It's fun.
Yeah, the only
Oblivion is a Let's go.
But along with the story is like you have to close all the gates of Oblivion. Because like it's just they're taking over all the cities, they're stopping, and this is what kind of gets lost in translation in the game. Is it's supposed to be, even in the remaster, it's supposed to be this big dire thing, and it's always like there's
this is
2
the end
imps.
Of the world, basically.
There's 2 imps outside this Oblivion gate. You guys can't take care of that. You kick my ass if I steal a loaf of bread, but you can't
like,
kill
I
that.
In Kvatch, they have like a giant laser thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, I understand that's a problem, but otherwise,
it's like you guys suck.
Yeah.
Like the Empire, by this time, I swear to God, the Empire was just crumbling. Like, all you have
was gonna die anyway. It's like,
you have 3 previous games with the Uriel Septim, and there's too much shit going on with this guy. He can't keep Hammerfell and High Rock from having a civil war. The Neverine is back. It's like, and he's getting thrown into random portals by his spell mage. It's terrible.
Yeah. So anyway, it's crazy. Yeah, but I mean, Oblivion is a lot more accessible now than Morrowind and Daggerfall to a certain degree. Yeah, because it plays like Skyrim. So,
it does. It plays like Skyrim, especially with the remaster. I have my gripes with the remaster performance, and they're not going to patch it, unfortunately. But if I had to recommend you, like literally, if you just have an Xbox which can play the original Oblivion or the remaster, put in the remaster, because you can make fugly characters and it's completely uncanny. It's like, oh, that's human texture, and that's not right. It's like grotesque body horror. I don't make normal looking characters.
I do, and it still looks bad.
It's like, wow. But it's more accessible. Everything's streamlined. The leveling up system's more streamlined. And I will add that Mannimarco is in this game. You actually defeat him in this.
Yes, the Mage's Guild quest line, which I have done as well.
Yeah,
you get to go kick Mannimarco's ass. Actually, the Mage's Guild quest line is pretty good. It's
better than the main story.
It is. I really like Oblivion in terms of story. Like Daggerfall obviously has its own. It's a great story. It's really interesting, whatever. But for what it is, for Oblivion, it's all of the stories are really pretty good. Dark Brotherhood stuff is fun. Thieves Guild, even though I could never get into it because I can't figure out how to do the fucking lockpicking.
That's easy. Install a mod where it's an instant lockpick success like I did, because I ain't got time for that shit. Or get the skeleton key.
But the Thieves Guild is a good one. They're all really good. All the quest lines are really pretty good in there.
Especially with like, and it's one of like the first times with this series where it's like your character story ends in one of the DLCs. Like, you have to get, what is it? The Shivering Isles DLC to see the conclusion of your character. Spoilers, you become Sheogorath.
Yes.
Which is one of the greatest things ever, and we'll get into the Daedra episode. That's a whole thing that's gonna be awesome. But yeah, no, I really like Oblivion. I like the remaster more than the original, even though I have my gripes, mostly because of the Uncanny Valley effect. It just makes everything so much worse. I can't get over that. I gotta stop talking about it. You look like a David Cronenberg monster. Like, it's so bad. You look like a mutant from The Brood. I can't with that shit. God, just like ghoulie motherfuckers running around. Like ghoulies, but they grew up. It's terrible.
It's pretty great.
But as far as lore, like, and that's something that got lost in Skyrim, like, the Oblivion Crisis was happening all over Tamriel. All over the place. And I believe, what province was it that, I can't remember which one it was. They almost just all died.
I don't know.
I can't remember. I can't remember if it was.
I know that there was a really funny thing where in Black Marsh, where the Argonians are, lizard people, they just like it wasn't even a problem. They invaded the portals themselves and like almost wiped out all of the Daedra in like. And the Daedra were like, no, we're good. We're gonna go.
They're like, get out of the swamp! Shrek's here!
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So, it was that. Yeah, there was something, I mean, it's just all of this stuff building up to, it's crazy. And, like, again, the Oblivion Crisis, like the events of Daggerfall, again, we're living through the ramifications of it. This big, basically world-ending, it was a turning of a new age, obviously it became the fourth, or not age, era. It's an era.
Yeah.
The fourth era now. And that's the whole thing.
It was the last of the Septim dynasty, going all the way back to Tiber Septim's great conquest of Tamriel. It's like that dynasty's done. Right now, as from this game forward, there is no Dragonborn on the throne until Elder Scrolls 6.
I hope.
Oh my! Wouldn't that be so fun. Badass, dude?
It would be great if the Dragonborn were getting the Emperor. Anyway, so we're gonna get into Skyrim then. So Skyrim, everybody knows Skyrim. It is the newest Elder Scrolls game, unfortunately, and it's very simple. So, again, if you're watching this, you probably played it.
If you haven't played it, play it.
Play it. It's
in
good.
VR.
It's really good. Or in VR too.
It's so much fun. So much fucking fun in VR.
So you are, we're gonna get into this. So you start in a cart going to Helgen. You almost get executed because there's a civil war going on in Skyrim between the Imperials, who are trying to keep the province under Imperial rule. This is about 200 years after Oblivion, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually 201 years after Oblivion. You get. So there's a civil war happening where the Imperials are trying to keep Skyrim in the Imperium, and it's the Stormcloaks, led by a dude named Ulfric Stormcloak, who essentially was like, "Hey, Empire, you're not doing good things for us. We're gonna go rebel." And he's got a whole backstory that has to do with
murdered.
There's a new Altmer,
a High King.
The Altmer have an empire now called the Altmeri Dominion. And they fought a big war with the Empire, almost wiped the Empire out. Everybody's like, there's going to be another one pretty soon. And there's a whole thing, the blades are gone. So that's the background of it. That was a big consequence of the Oblivion Crisis too.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's a civil war going on. You're on a cart going to Helgen with a bunch of Stormcloaks, who anyway, you almost get executed. Then a big dragon comes back. You're not sure what the deal is with them. You escape through the sewers, as always. And go to a little village where they're like, hey, you should probably go tell the Jarl what happened here and that you're alive. And so you go off to do that. And he's like, hey, you're Gruul. There's a dragon attacking my city. Can you go help? You go and help. And then once you kill this dragon, you absorb its soul. And everybody's like, oh shit, you're the chosen one. And then as you're going back to Whiterun, obviously, to tell the Jarl, like, oh shit, I'm the chosen one. You hear a big voice in the sky. It's like, hey, you, come to our mountain.
Hi, Hrothgar. It basically, they just say, Dovahkiin, and it fucking shakes everything.
Is Dragonborn in the Draconic language, yes.
Dathum.
Yes, Dathum, Dovahkiin. Then you go off to Ivarstead, which is a little village on the foot of this mountain, which is called the Sword of the World. You walk up steps, almost get killed by a troll halfway
7,000 steps up.
By 7,000 steps, you get murdered by a troll a couple of times that you're not expecting to be there.
Dude, that troll is so easy. Just jump around. That's what I had to do my first playthrough.
Well, see, the first time I played Skyrim, I didn't know he was there, obviously, and I was like, oh, shit! So.
Oh, dude, the first time I played it on the 360, it was broken. He just, like, spawned out of thin air, fell. My cousin and me were like, what the fuck? We're not gonna fuck with that. And then we, like, got the jumping thing. We just jumped around it and ran.
Again, I got killed by him a couple of times. Anyway,
it was funny.
You run up. You go talk to these guys called the Greybeards, who are weird wizards who only one of them can speak, because the rest of them would kill you if they spoke to you, because they use the power of the voice. Which is magic that is through words, which is what dragons do to do fire breath and all that fun stuff. Then they're like, hey, yeah, you're totally the Dragonborn. You're going to learn some of this stuff, and you're special. And then you're like, all right, let's go and do this. And the last trial is like, hey, you're going to go get this horn from our founder named Jurgen Windcaller, and you're going to go, so you go off to a dungeon. And at the end of the dungeon, somebody has taken the horn, and there's a note that's leading you back to Riverwood, which is the village you started in. Not the village you started in, the village you went from after Helgen. And you have to go so you go back to that village. There's a woman in the inn who takes you downstairs and says, hey, I know you're the Dragonborn, or at least we think you're the Dragonborn. I'm one of the last surviving was the Blades, which are from Oblivion, and we are supposed to serve the Dragonborn, but there's a lot of shit going on. We're going to go confirm the Dragonborn. We're going to go kill dragons attacking another village. So you go off to that village, kill that dragon. She's satisfied, kind of, but you also see the dragon from the beginning, who's Alduin, who is supposed to end the world by eating it. He's supposed to end. He's faded to end the world.
Yeah, the firstborn of Akatosh, as he says.
Yes, whether he is or not. Firstborn Akatosh. You see him resurrecting dragons. You're like, oh, that's how that's happening. You go back to there. You get the horn. And she's like, hey, you need to go find this other guy who is he's the lore master of the Blades or whatever. You go off to Riften, you accidentally join the Thieves Guild, whether you want to or not, and then you go through the sewers, and
you find this old guy.
No, you find this old guy who's crazy, who's like, hey, the world's gonna end, there's nothing we can do about it. And you're like, hey, I'm the Dragonborn. Cool, let's go. You go back to this woman who's named Delphine, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that guy's name is Esbern. You go back to
and the guy that
he's like
indoctrinates you into the Thieves Guild. What was his name? Balriff? Some shit.
Brynjolf.
Yeah.
Brynjolf,
hey, I'm talking to you. Come back here.
Great. Yeah, he's gonna love him.
Just fucking sprint jump.
Even if you fuck everything up.
Oh yeah.
You go back to Esbern's like, hey, there's this temple where there's this wall that is from the time of Riemann, who is a guy before the Septims, who made another empire that was also conquered. parts of Tamriel, and that's a whole thing. There was also snake people involved. We'll get into that in the Akvir episode. But you have to go off to that temple, kill a tribe of innocent natives, and then
yes,
you have to go into that temple. Esbern's like, hey, cool. And then he's like, hey, so to defeat Alduin the first time, it looked like they used a shout. And you need to go figure out where that shout is. Hey, maybe the Greybeards can help you. Also, fuck the Greybeards. That's them, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Saying fuck the Greybeards. You go back off to the Greybeards. The Greybeards are like, no, we're not going to teach it to you. Then they hear something. You're like, yes, we are going to teach it to you. But you have to go up to the top of the mountain to see our master. You go up to the top of the mountain. Your master happens to be a dragon named Parthenax, who's really cool.
Don't kill him.
And yeah, don't kill him. He's really cool. He's really nice. He's like, yeah, so I don't know that because I'm a dragon and that would kill me knowing it. But I think I know how you can figure it out. You can go get an Elder Scroll, roll credits, and you go, and so that I know where one might be. You have to go figure out what the dwarves knew. So you go off to the College of Winterhold, which is a mage's college. Yep, you go to College of Winterhold, it's a mage's college, and you accidentally enroll there too, and then the orc librarian says, "Yeah, I might know. Here's some books. Read these."
Just getting indoctrinated.
There's a really weird one, and he's like, "Oh yeah, there's this guy that screwed off to the ice fields, that kind of went crazy." So you go off to the ice fields, almost get killed by Horcrux a couple of times, even though they're giant walruses. And then you talk to this guy. He's really weird. He's obsessed with the Dwemer, and he's like, "Hey, the Dwemer knew something. Dwemer have an Elder Scroll. It's in this place. Go off to this place." So you go off to that place,
and then never follow up that quest. Okay, totally do, because you totally get a book that'll boost your fucking levels. So, anyways.
Yeah. And then, you can follow his quest. That's a major quest.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you go off to find the Dwemer, or to find the whole Dwemer city. As a big underground cave city that's very dwarven. And you go and find the Elder Scroll. Finally, you have to solve a really lame puzzle. You go and
the
find
lamest
the
of puzzles.
You get the Elder Scroll, and then you go off. You go back to the Throne of the World. Go back to Parthenax, who's like, "All right, cool. Open that. You can time travel. You see what happened at the beginning. Yeah, exactly. You see what happened in the original Dragon War." And it's like, "Oh no, the shout actually cast him forward in time.
It was all a fluke."
That was explained beforehand. It cast him forward in time. Alduin doesn't know what the fuck is going on. But hey, you learn the shout now because these Nord people with really bad acting, they basically they shouted it. So you're like, "Oh yeah, I know that now." So now you know what. Alduin comes to the mountain where you are, and you have to fight him. And then he's like, "No, you can't defeat me here. I'm going to go off to the Nord Afterlife." And so you're like, "Oh, fine, okay, whatever. I need to figure out where that is." So you go back off to Whiterun to convince the Jarl to trap a dragon, because the palace in Whiterun was built to trap a dragon. So you do that.
He calls you a madman.
Convince the Jarl. He does. He calls you. But then it's like, "Hey, there's a civil war going on. We can't really let a dragon into our city while we could get siege. So you got to go basically solve the civil war briefly if you haven't already.
Just more running.
You've got to talk to a bunch of people. We got to get them together in High Hrothgar, where the Greybeards are. You basically get insulted mercilessly by both sides.
Yeah.
Until they reluctantly come to an agreement.
No respect.
And then the Jarl's like, "Sure, let's go trap a dragon." You trap a dragon. Dragon's really cool, actually. And lets you ride him off to another place where there's a portal to the Nord Afterlife. Yes, Skuldafn, portal to the Nord Afterlife. You go there, you kill a couple of dragons, and then you go off to the Nord Afterlife, where they're like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be." You get to fight a god real quick, and then you go off to the Hull, and the heroes from the beginning, when the Dragon War that all died, they're there. They help you defeat Alduin. It's a really easy fight. It's shockingly easy, actually.
Yeah.
You do that, and then that's the game. And
Yes.
then there's 2 DLCs. One of the DLCs is a better story than the actual main story.
Yes.
And it's Dawnguard.
Touching on that, I think it's badass. In Sovngarde, in the Hall of the Heroes, you meet Shore.
Yes,
like
you do.
I love it.
You don't meet Shore.
Well, I mean, like,
you see his throne.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you see his throne, but like you see like all the heroes like that you hear about from the Norts, you read about in the books. They're all pretty much fucking there. That's badass. Yeah, it's like holy shit.
Isgramor is there. And all of these different people. Yeah. It's really and then again the DLC on Dawnguard is great. You meet a really sexy vampire woman.
Yeah.
And
Dawnguard is
that could be dead by now. Yeah.
The snow elves, the last of their
snow elves who are really cool. They're basically just white guys.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole thing. Then the other one is you get to go and talk to Hermaeus Mora briefly because there's another Dragonborn who's trying to.
Yeah, it was the first Dragonborn, which.
Yeah, who's trying to come back, and that's a whole thing. And he's a weird guy.
That DLC, like that DLC's story sucks. To me, it sucks, but it's nice to be.
Cool.
It's cool being in Morrowind.
Yeah.
You get to go to Solstheim.
Cool to part of Morrowind.
Yeah,
to Solstheim, and that's kind of fun. But
and then all of that racism once you get there, just like in Morrowind, Outlander.
Right.
Wifey says snow elves are so cool. I know. Snow elves are pretty dope.
Yes. You know the story of Skyrim, and now you know it. Really bad retelling, but you know the story of Skyrim. It's a great game. The story isn't the best, but it's a fun game. It's really smooth. It's a really smooth game.
It's great for modding.
It works.
It's great for first-time players. It was the first Elder Scrolls game I played, got into. You know, there's good lore in the game. There's a lot of good stuff. And there's a lot of setup for a potential sequel, and that's what I'm excited
that will never
about.
Come out of
it. No.
It will never come out. So this is what, it won't come out. But hopefully it will. Yeah, there's a lot of setup for potential sequels. A lot of stuff that is just happening
left on the table.
It's cool, and a lot of fun stuff about the Dark Brotherhood and what happened to them.
How pretty much
the Cause of Winterholding is fine. It is mostly set up for another thing, because that will be very important. I hope, because all that fun stuff. But yeah, it's Skyrim. You know Skyrim.
Yeah, and like the whole thing where it's like there's this great war between Altmerry Dominion and the Empire, and then it talks about what's going on in Hammerfell, and the Altmerry Dominion couldn't do shit against Hammerfell because they had cannons and guns. They evolved weaponry. The Altmerry Dominion showed up. They're like, what the fuck? They're blowing us up.
Right, they're like, no, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Like, bye. That's what I mean. Like, and then Hammerfell secedes from the Empire because they're like, you're a bunch of bitches. We have to fight your battles for you. Fuck you. And that's basically what's happening.
You also have to decide the fate of Skyrim. In the midst of all this too.
Which ultimately, I'll say, I'm a believer that the Empire reforms under the Dragonborn if they follow that up. But essentially, that's the same thing. It's like dipshit and fucking Windhelm. He just wants to do what Hammerfell did. Yeah, we're done with you. You guys suck. We're just gonna go back to being weird.
That is like the deepest part of the game itself, really, because it's this big moral choice that has a lot of nuance. So that's really cool. It's really interesting. It's really fun, and all the lore and building up and everything. It's fun. It's a good game.
All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, sweet. I just had to check something. But yeah, no, Skyrim. It was my first. I highly recommend it to everybody. It's amazing. Mod it. Play it in VR.
Yeah.
Don't do the sex mods, because you'll never uninstall them.
Just hide them better.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, also they're really hard to install, so don't.
Oh no, not with Vortex.
No, they're still pretty hard to install. So
fair.
At least for people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, no. But Skyrim's great, and it brings back lore elements going all the way back to Daggerfall, because it clearly shows the cracks and in the Empire starting then with the Civil War happening in the Iliac Bay. And then
Talos is a big part of it.
Yeah, Talos, because it's like, the elves know. The high elves know.
Yeah.
They're that in tune. There's some elves that have been alive for thousands of years. They're like, this isn't right. There hasn't always been this 9th divine, which technically there's 10, but the god of war, the Ebony Warrior, isn't considered a deity. He's like a demigod.
Arm kind of, isn't it? He's a, yeah.
Yeah.
Who, again, there's a theory that because if you reach, I don't know, it's level 100 or something, there's a guy you can go fight.
Yeah. It's
level 80.
Level 80. He'll seek you out, and then you will fight him. The wife calls me a pervert.
There's a theory that is Ebenarm.
Yeah, which is badass. Yeah. That like you're that strong that you could defeat a demigod, like a form of a demigod.
I mean, you pretty much are a demigod, honestly.
Yeah,
because you're a dragonborn, and that's the big thing. So, it's fun. It's a good game. You do again stumble into quest lines.
Yeah. Well, as you were saying, it's like you unintentionally get indoctrinated into, hey, I'm in the Thieves Guild. Hey, I'm in the Mages Guild. Dark Brotherhood.
Called the Winterhold.
Fucking. God, not the Fighters Guild, the companions. Yeah, because when you're running the Whiterun the first time, it's like, hey, big giant in the field, who's fighting it? And then you get indoctrinated. Right. It's like all indoctrination.
It's all, yeah. You automatically. So even the Stormcloak thing, like if you follow the Stormcloak guy, Raylock, if you follow him, he's like, hey, you should come to
Winterhold.
Winterhold. I want to say Winterfell. I'm like, that's from Song of Ice and Fire. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Winterhold. He's like, hey, you should go to Winterhold. You should come join our rebellion.
Oh wait, is it Winterhold or Windhelm? So, God damn it! Oh, there's too many.
Windhelm.
It's Windhelm. Yeah.
Winterhold is where this college is.
Yeah.
Windhelm.
So, enough with the W's.
Yeah. Anyway, the rebellion is like they got some good ideas. They're also kind of racist. So
they're horrible racists, especially in Windhelm. Yeah. The way they treat the dark elves, and
the Argonians.
Yeah, which in turn is ironic because when you're playing Morrowind, the dark elves treat you like shit. So it's like everyone hates everyone.
Funny to me, and it seems a little weird that when you go into Windhelm for the first time, and you see that woman being berated or whatever, that she's like, they also make a target of the Argonians. You're like, you hate the Argonians. So
yeah,
you guys enslaved them. Like,
literally.
Why do you care about them?
Yeah, wasn't it? It was the Argonians had to rise up, fight back, and that's how they got their freedom.
Right, they literally did a war to free all the slaves. It's like, man, yeah. And by the way, by the time Skyrim, the Dunmer have gotten fucked over a couple of times because they've got interrupted.
Yeah, they've gotten
a lot of what you play in Morrowind. So yeah,
they've gotten screwed over a couple of times, and that could have very well have been because we went and stabbed the heart.
I think there is a direct line between you fucked everything up inadvertently. Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much all the mainline games. There will be a separate video of us talking about Redguard and Battlespire. I mean, the reason I didn't include them is like Battlespire, it's simple. Redguard follows one character, and Battlespire, it's like, as far as lore goes, I can't remember if it was Mannimarco or Jagar Tharn. Someone's fucking with the Battlespire, where the esteemed fucking mages go to train in the magic arts, and it's just nonsense. And then Redguard, you just...
I will be gone for a second here. So
you're good. He's gone. Where did he go? He cast invisibility, like I did on my character in Oblivion. I just run around invisible. But yes, we're gonna talk about something. Actually, no, I'm just gonna show you guys. This is what I draw at work. My bad, I'm trying to turn to my notes. No, these are my movie reviews. Still my movie reviews. There we go. So yeah, we're still waiting on news for an Elder Scrolls 6. Okay, he's back. Thank God. I couldn't hold it on my own. We're still waiting.
There's been some scattered. Yes, there's been some scattered stuff. There was a trailer. Briefly,
the teaser that was like years, 6 years ago.
Literally name, and people have overanalyzed it.
Yeah.
Most likely it's going to be in Hammerfell.
That's where that's
the most interesting.
I would say I would like it to be in Hammerfell, mostly because we could show that the Empire's coming back, and it's like Hammerfell, you could have some of that tension where it's like, we don't know if we want to rejoin the Empire, but the Aldmeri Dominion's still attacking us. Set it in the middle of the next Great War. Do it.
Yes. Or the next Great War starts as you're playing.
Yeah.
Kind of cool too.
Dragonborn is the Emperor.
And it's probably going to have to do with the towers, which is something we hadn't mentioned yet. That's a big part of the lore as well. There are these towers made of different minerals and things that may or may not be holding the world together.
Yeah.
Like reality together. And the High Elves may want to destroy all of them to end the world because they're really mad about being. So that's a whole thing because like they're kind of descended from gods in a way.
Yeah.
Complicated.
So at the end of the day, the Aldmeri Dominion are a bunch of douchebags who are wanting to get rid of religious worship of a figure that pushed their shit in, and that's on them. And which brings up well, they can't use the Nemeridian again because the stupid
Numidium.
Yeah, they can't because the heart was destroyed. Yeah. So it's like, what could you do? I don't know. I always said the Dwemer, like this big war's happening, and as this big war's happening, Oblivion gates open, but not the ones from Oblivion, different ones from a different realm, and it could be it'd probably be Hermaeus Mora. You just see the fucking Dwemer come back, and they're all possessed by the Daedric Prince of Knowledge. So now you have to fight a race that is literally being mind controlled, and the Aldmeri Dominion with the last remaining remnants of an empire with a Dragonborn who could just show up and fucking wipe everything out with one Thuum, but
we'll see.
He's busy.
Again, there's a concern of like, or they're busy. There is a concern of, of also like trying to, because they've been very good, we haven't established this yet, I've been very good about, besides the Eternal Champion, very good about not canonizing who each playable, like each game character is. We know basics about the hero of Daggerfall. We know basics about the Nerevarine. We don't know what race they were. We don't know what gender they were. We just know they did this stuff. We don't know anything about, like, we know, there was a hero of Kvatch. We don't know who they were.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to the same way with the Dragonborn, which is why I don't think they're going to make them the Emperor, simply because they have to canonize who the Dragonborn is.
Oh, that's easy.
Which I do think it would be cool.
Yeah, I think it would just be default guy. The guy I have to figure out, the guy that's it. You could just default Dragonborn because, I mean, at that point.
Or what I think the Elder Scrolls should start doing is something that another one of my favorite game series, Dragon Age, has done, which is you plug in who was the person in the last game that you played. And so I think that's what you should be able to do, is you should be able to be like, hey, you can link your, Skyrim save file or whatever with Elder Scrolls 6, with, I'm assuming it's probably going to be called Hammerfell, with Hammerfell, and say, hey, this is who my Dragonborn was, and then if you... So, would be cool. But that's never going to happen, so...
No. It would be awesome, because you could do that with Mass Effect, too, couldn't you? I think it was like the same thing.
You can do that with Mass Effect, and plug in your person, so...
Yeah, Bethesda, get on it. Dude, ESO, it's not working.
Do it. ESO's not working. Which we will probably have an ESO episode.
We
to
are...
talk about the alternate history lore of that, which, is technically it is canon, but also, is it really?
No, it's not. I mean, yes and no. We'll get into that, but it more so goes against the main antagonist, not Metamarco. Again, but
right,
the main
Molag Bal in that game.
Molag Bal, which completely goes against him as the Daedric Prince of Domination. It doesn't make sense that he would try to invade Tamriel at all, try to merge them into the Soul Cairn. It doesn't fucking make sense.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was Cold Harbor.
No, yeah, Cold Harbor. My bad. I get those two mixed up, but it's like, it just doesn't make any fucking logical sense, because out of everything we know of this Daedric Prince, that's not what he's about. So, like...
No, he just wants to, like, be above people.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And it's like...
dominate people.
So you're just gonna take over the entire world. This is dumb. They turned him into generic bad guy. He was always like in this... He's my favorite Daedric Prince, and he's always been like the vampire guy, the that kind of guy, where it's like, ooh, creepy creatures of the night, and they just turn him into fucking Doctor Doom.
Yeah, I mean, but again, he is domination, so it kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, you want to dominate the world? Sure,
but in the second era, and we've had nothing written about it in all of these games, and then they try to say, oh, it was a dragon break. I'm like, you can't use it twice. You can't use it twice.
I would almost think that like, here's my theory.
Yeah.
If you're playing Daggerfall before the ending, that Daggerfall and Arena are in the ESO timeline.
Okay.
And then there's the Dragon Break there, and you get sent on a timeline where that never happened.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
It would make sense. But
and then that's also why we don't have a canon Eternal Champion. We don't know what happened there, and like that would be my theory.
Yeah, pretty much after Daggerfall, with his fucking magnificent bald head and goatee holding a torch, she just fucking vanished. I can't get over that that's your guy.
Well, I think that is actually what happened, is the Eternal Champion just vanished. He was one of the consequences. That it's just, nope.
Yeah. He's just like, I don't fucking exist anymore. Shit. So much for me holding a torch.
Or he got merged into Talos or something too. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, right? Wasn't the Neververine, didn't he go to Akavir?
He went to Akavir.
Yeah.
Yeah. They went to Akavir and did stuff. Yeah.
See, and I want to know what happened then, because he just vanished.
Yeah.
Just vanishes.
Went to Akavir, just to like have a holiday. Just really.
Yeah, I'm gonna go chill with the fucking dragons, dude.
And chill with the tiger dragons and the weird cat people, the monkey guys and snake guys.
Yeah.
Other ones. Yeah.
Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to just be done with Tamriel and go to one of the different continents.
I like that idea, but I think we can go through more provinces. I think Hammerfell is the next one. Logically.
Yeah, because the last time we were there was Redguard.
Was Daggerfall. Was Redguard.
Yeah, because you were in Stros Mackay in that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So no, it's cool. I could see that. Or you do a game set in Yokuda, like the remnants of Yokuda.
I like this.
Too. And you do like kind of a Japanese thing. And you could do that, or you could, of course, you do a Hammerfell, and then maybe one of the, like, there's a kind of a Dragonborn-esque DLC that is, hey, you're going to Yokuda. So
yeah,
it'd be fun.
It would just be.
I don't have a lot of faith in the next Elder Scrolls game, but we're gonna see.
No, after what was that fucking stupid Starfield? Yeah, after that shit, I didn't play it. I looked at that and I was like, oh, this is a beta test to see how guns would work in Elder Scrolls. That's what this
is. It
does
sound like it. I am going to play it at some point. I want to. I will. I will enjoy it. But it is. It's like, okay, there's some good stuff here. There's some fun stuff here, but I hope that it is, it's not. I don't know. I feel like it's going to get more and more simplified and more generic. But this is another episode where we talk about our 06 predictions and thoughts.
Yeah.
And all that. So
that's
a different episode.
But all right. So I think that's where we're gonna wrap episode 1 is what I was trying to say. And I just want you guys to know, I've just been drinking seltzer water. I just can't fucking talk. That's my problem. I just can't get words.
He is not drunk. He is just stupid.
Yes, exactly. I kept rolling fucking ones on my intelligence. I'm like the guy in Fallout New Vegas that I make. Me dumb, no do thing. On some real shit, play Fallout New Vegas with super low intelligence. It's one of the funniest goddamn experiences you will ever have. You can't do anything. Like, the game makes you, it's like, locks you out of everything. It's like, you're too dumb to do shit. It's so great. Right. Anyways, that's where we're gonna end it today. I can't tell you guys when the next episode's gonna be, but I'll figure it out at some point. It'll probably be sometime in March, considering this is the last week of February.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh my god, my birthday's in 2 weeks. This is fucking terrible. Oh,
mine was was about 2 weeks ago. So yeah.
Oh fuck! Happy birthday! Nobody tells me anything. It's okay. My sister's birthday was in January. I still haven't told her. She made me mad. So I haven't told her happy birthday. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for joining me. Find him on...
Yes, I am at SHU Studios. Everywhere for my music, it is at SHU Music. I talk about lore, world building, writing, occasionally Elder Scrolls stuff. The most popular video on my channel is an Elder Scrolls video. I talk about the... in fact, I'm just going to tell you the name. I talk about whether the Elder Scrolls is truly polytheistic or not. And we go into the nature of pantheons in a lot of fantasy settings, as well as how that compares to real life religious studies. So it's a very fun video. It's kind of a shoehorned in religious studies lesson, which is really fun to me. So go watch it.
Do it. Be a man or woman or whatever you want to be. Just go do it.
Or indie, whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
Just go watch it.
Yeah. Be a Dunmer.
And go complain how I've misrepresented your favorite religion. Like all the people in my comments are.
Listen, at least you're not offending your good friends because you shit on their favorite Godzilla movie in a review. And they let you know in a fucking comment. Yeah. Anyways, you guys know where to find me. Tomorrow I'll be on the G Show. I got my topics. I gotta talk about Scream 7. I don't like Scream. So it's like, we'll be there. And then, in 2 weeks, just as for the stream people, in 2 weeks, Toxic Commandos drops. I just pre-ordered it, so it'll be downloaded, ready to go day 1. We should have the G Show crew together, so yeah. And then next Friday, I'll let y'all know next Thursday when I stream. As far as streaming schedule goes, we're going to be in the Elder Scrolls for a minute. Daggerfall, Morrowind, and I'm finishing out Oblivion. We'll get to Skyrim. I'm going to get it on the VR on my PC and mod it. It just taking me at the time. $60 is a steep asking price for a game that I have to buy for a 12th motherfucking time. I'm not kidding.
Actually, I didn't even have to buy it the first time, so...
Yeah, no, I have bought Skyrim 12 times. I'm so tired of buying Skyrim, and they want $60 for the VR on PC, so...
They still want $60 for it, really.
Yeah, it never goes on sale. So, yeah, so...
I'm pretty sure I got mine on sale, this is a while back, though, so...
Yeah. I have to keep looking out, But yeah, anyways, that'll do it for this episode of the...